Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Now, my name is Rifka Hafizhah, and I will present an article, and the title of the article is The Use of Project-Based Learning, focusing on drama to promote speaking skills of EFL learners. So, this article is written by Lawan Sufi and this article is presented by me, Rifka. Okay, I divided this presentation into part 1, brief introduction. I will give you brief information about the study, and then we move on to system review, that content of information about the study of fluid social, and then the method, what is research, and the next to visual integration, and last conclusion of the study. Let's start with introduction. Project-based learning and normal importantly benefit for learners play with learning. So there are various advantages of project-based learning and normal. First, project-based learning is beneficial for the development of learners' speaking skills because they encourage learners to communicate actively and provide them with the uh, meaningful and useful speaking content. Yeah. There are advantages for learner effective factor. For learner motivation and confidence can be developed to one function in a non-threatening environment. And then the project-based learning encourages learners to learn and work with a cooperative learning context. So learners are required to work with their friends cooperatively in order to reach the goal. Next, we move on to the regional of the study. The vision of study, learners should practice their speaking skills in a communicative way and in an authentic context. Second, we must give them space for communicate with each other in a fun environment. Then, the statement of the problem. Some learners cannot express their feelings and thoughts efficiently. So it is equity that the use of project-based learning, focusing on drama, will provide students with so many opportunities to practice the communication, the speaking skills with each other in a good environment. Then the significance of the study. The significance of study is to study integrate the advantages of project-based learning and drama through a drama project. And last is objective of the study. First, it examines under the law of the research, and then it aims to see how the use of this research is beneficial for learner speaking skills. Next, we move on to the researcher review of the study. My one of 2015 conducted an actual research implementing project-based learning with information and communication technology in an English classroom with 25 students of vocational higher institution. So based on the study, the result of the study showed that the students become more motivated to use English. Moreover, they experience more interesting and meaningful learning in a project-based learning environment. And Derek and Reed on 1994 mentioned that drama is useful for teaching and learning of English because it brings with the learner's knowledge about language and the development of language skills. So when students act and interact with each other, they are using their own personal way of language in order to communicate with each other. So the students have opportunities to improve their speaking skills. Let's move on to the method of the study. The study is based on one group pretest and post-test design, and there are 23 students who will be possibly selected as the participant in the study. And the data collection for the study will consist of first pretest. Next, students studied and worked on the drama project, and the teacher will give poster. The visual improvement for the teacher is first, teacher will conduct semi-structured interview. In some semi-structured interview, students will interview and they have to answer some questions that consist of their story and their character. Also, their perception toward the use of PBL learning focusing on drama. And also, there are student reflection to analyze the result and discussion. And quantitative data we analyze for this research. So there are stages of project. First, the teacher gives free test to the student. Next, the teacher will give a planning stage. In planning stage, there are discussions between teacher and student for the scope and content of the project. Hence, we move on to the implementation phase. In this stage, it aims students to work on different tasks of the project. And next, there are the creation of the end product. In this stage, there are a drama performance on stage is the end product of this project. And last, the researchers giving the poster. So let's move on to the review and discussion. This table shows the content run of pre-test and post-test course on student speaking skills. So there are 23 students who participate in pre-test and post-test. The mean in pre-test is 55.68, and the standard deviation for the pre-test is 11.35. On the other hand, the mean of the post-test is 66.59, and the standard deviation of the post-test is 11.66. So that the t-value of the ratio is 8.59 with significant 0.01. For before it, the p-value is smaller than the significant 0.01. So that the result support the null hypothesis. And to sum up, the use of project-based learning focusing on drama have students to promote learners speaking skills. So this is the usefulness of project-based learning focusing on drama on student speaking skills. This is the result of the semi-structured interview that researchers conduct before and after the poster. So first, it provides students with great opportunities to practice speaking skills through communicative drama activities. The evidence is the students should say that I had changes to practice speaking from the beginning until the end of drama project. This project encouraged me to learn and speak English. Moreover, I have learned our first skill. On the other hand, student 23 say that the rehearsal made me have more confidence. Before working on drama project, I seldom dare to speak English. However, the project encouraged me to be confident in speaking on stage and in front of other people. Next, the use of project-based learning focusing on drama provides a valuable speaking context on students. Well, the student 13 say that the activities empowered me to speak and communicate with my friends in various situations. Next, student 21 say that when I forget the script, I improvise based on the feeling and situation at that moment. That's a good idea which can be adapted to use in real life situation when I have to speak instantly. Next, the usefulness of project-based learning and drama make it is activities of project-based learning focusing on drama develop student affective factor. The evidence is students may say that I like activities in the project. They are interesting, it's fun to work in the project. Moreover, I like acting and I like the character that I enroll. Before I worked on the project, I didn't like acting. On the other hand, students really say that I learned a lot of things from this project. I gained confidence. After working on drama project, I have developed my confidence in speaking in public. So there are other benefits of EBL and drama. First, learner autonomy is developed through working on the project. So EBL is advantageous for student autonomy. Then project-based learning and drama develop the research skill because students devoted themselves in a various research tasks because they prepare a lot of things. Next, be independent and creative language learner will become more competent in speaking skills. So the student will allow to plan, divide, and discuss and control themselves when they're working and process through trauma and project-based learning. And last, the conclusion of the study. To sum up, the study focused on the use of project-based learning, focusing on drama to promote student speaking skills. Next, the study aimed to see how the use of project-based learning, focusing on drama, is beneficial for language speaking skills. Next, the use of project-based learning, focusing on drama, is beneficial for students to improve their speaking skills. And the future for the suggests for the further study might include a short acting class for students. And next, the limitation of the study is the small number of participants. So this is the resources for this article. This article is written by Sri Mangkon L and published on 2018. The article title is the use of project-based learning focused on drama to promote students taking care of EFL learners. And the name of the journal is Adventures in Language and Literary Studies. And this is this drawing number. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I'm sorry for my limitation and I hope it will be give you a benefit for the future. And if you have any question, you can ask me. You can email below Hafizhah@gmail.com. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.